Hello everyone, this is the behind the scenes of filming my alter ego. So it was not planned at all, but I found myself on this vacation resort and I was like, oh my god, this is the perfect opportunity because my protagonist is a filthy rich woman. And I was wondering where could I film that? And then I found myself in this resort and I was like, oh my god, this is the perfect opportunity. So yesterday at 4 a.m. I wrote my shot list. And I hope it worked because we're about to go film. This is borrowed clothes. So this is like very low budget. Actually, not just low budget, this is zero budget. Every clothes is either mine or borrowed. My brother's gonna film me on my iPhone. And I think the color grade is gonna be a bit like golden. I don't know, like maybe hazy, maybe muted earth tones. Not sure. We'll figure that out in post. That's like the worst phrase anyone could ever say because we all know how that ends up. But you know what? I'll figure it out in post. This is like the vlog behind the scenes. And you know what? Let's get this. Let's go. اوكي لحد هنا ممكن
دخلنا هنا لسه بتجري؟
كذا شوية كان
انت هتخشي وتقومي ايه؟ تعملي ازاي؟ خش ايوه وانا هقوم موري كده.
And then like show it briefly. And then I would run again to the kitchen.
طب يلا.
ولا أنا from here. Like kind of a medium shot.
ايوه.
بعدين كات. ما نيجي عند البوش دي هدي.
أنهي وش؟
أول هنا بداية.
أول واحدة؟ ماشي. والله طلعت في المراية.
What do we do then? Okay, outfit change is done. This is really tedious because like I'm shooting the behind the scenes and the film at the same time. Now we're gonna go to the beach. Let's go so we can like scout the location because I haven't even been there. Oh my god, it's a butterfly! Oh shit! I don't like butterflies. From far away. Anyways, let's go scout the location. This is low-key a nice follow-up shot though. Can you see this? I'm being followed up like this. All right, let's do that. That's like off script. But it's gonna look good, I know that.
فين انت؟ ماشي صح. اخليكي قدامك مساحة ولا وراكي مساحة؟
كله مساحة.
في النص يعني؟ طب يلا.
Amazing bro. Hi beautiful people. Very quick update because I don't have time to not have a quick update. I have an hour, 2 hours for the submission deadline. And I'm filming the last scene. Yes, this is horrible. Let me tell you about what I've been doing. Procrastinating. Yeah, exactly. So it is the consequences of my own actions that led me to this moment. Let's see this footage. Let's see how it looks. Horrible. That's how it looks. It looks horrible. It's disgusting. I absolutely do not like it. Side note, because I think it's important that I mention this, is I have already edited the video on DaVinci. I've like already oh my god, I did not sound design it. God. Yeah, it's 10:30. It's bad. It's really bad. The situation is really bad. Let me go. I genuinely cannot make this up. This couldn't get worse, but it got. The memory card is not being read. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'm at the moment where I'm starting to doubt myself if this is actually good or not. I'm starting to have a lot of self-doubt, but I don't think I have time to do that because I have like 50 minutes. I don't even have time to feel anything right now. I just have to do. That's nice. Uploading with 20 minutes to spare. That was an emotional roller coaster I am never willing to go on again. Ya Allah, please help me to never do this again. This is a segment where I break down the video for you guys. Okay, so the short film is basically about my alter ego. Basically, my character is like me when I'm 25-year-old and who I wish I can be and what lifestyle I want her to have. Starts out early in the morning, an establishing shot of the location, which is her home, from the front, and then the shot right after that is from the back. But let's talk about these contrasting shots. So the first one is basically just a static, very clean shot from the front of the house. And this is really important that it's from the front. And then right after that, we get from the back of the house. And I purposefully held the phone. I was making it shake a bit, and I was going into the gate, into the house. This house is symbolizing the character, basically. So from the front, like, people are just seeing the polished look. You know, people don't really know what's going on the behind the scene of someone, you know, their back doors. It's very symbolic. As I'm going into the gate, this is symbolizing like we're about to go into her life and see how that goes and know about this person. We cut to the inside, directly to her bed. The most intimate part of someone's house and their most private part is their bedroom. So basically this is why I'm starting with this, is like we're gonna get intimate with this character, right? Like we're gonna really get to know her roots. When you see this bed, the first thing you notice is that it is made, but it's a bit messy, so someone did it like in a hurry. Where is this character? If she's not in her bed, where did she hurry off to? Then we cut to her. She just came back from a run. So we get this long shot of her going back into her home, and I think it's really cinematic because like you get to see the whole house and it's fun. Okay. So we go to the house, and this is also very intentional. Everything, I opened all the windows and the doors because I wanted it to be a symbol for her openness and her positive energy, because like open windows, the sunlight, all of these are like symbols of hope and freshness, right? So this is what I wanted to implement on the character. And then after that is like what she does in the afternoon, which is basically just like having afternoon tea with her husband, right? And that is my brother, by the way, and I forced him to shoot this. He really didn't want to shoot it. Okay, and then second is like what she does after she gets her afternoon tea, because this is basically not a busy work day, but this is more of a like a weekend relaxed day. So things she loved to do. The sequence she's going to the beach, and if you notice that she goes from this what do you call it? See the effects here, the motion blur and the motion trails. It's like this dreamy, whimsy look, right? And then it cuts to this normal static white shot. Then again to the medium, dreamy, whimsy shot. So this was also very intentional, and the reason I had this white shot static is because this one is from the other people's perspective, and the other medium shots are closer to her. So this is like in her world. So in her world, she is viewing this life perspective as like a very whimsical life. She lives life, you know, very whimsically. She's very happy. She sees things vibrant and like dreamy, like, right? So this is like how she lives. But then we cut to this, we go back, you know, we take a step back, wide shot, how people perceive her. And this is like from outside the gate, so not from inside, because it's like we're out of her world now. And also here for this shot, the audio, if you watched it and you paid attention, it probably didn't sync with the sound, because the audio was normal, it was the normal speed, and then the picture was slowed down a bit and whimsied, right? And that was on purpose, because like she is still in reality, she's still with us, she's hearing the same thing you're hearing, but she is experiencing it a bit differently. Cutting to the night. So what she's doing in the night, everyone is sleeping, this girl is praying. So she is praying Qiyam al-Layl and Salat al-Witr. So this is just establishing that she's going into sujood, and then she goes into sujood. We got this long shot of her in sujood. I wanted to purposefully make it long and like sit there, absorb that she's in sujood, because sujood is where you're closest to Allah and you make the most dua. Like, I mean, this is like also showing that the reason why she's so successful, why she has this big house, she's really happy, she's doing everything she want to do, is that she is close to Allah. And it wouldn't have happened, her life wouldn't have been this nice and this ideal to her own standards if she wasn't this close to Allah, if she didn't pray to Allah every night and thanking Allah. And I really wanted to insert this close up here on her finger fil tashahhud, because it's also a very important, like I like, this is just a personal thing, but I really love when we raise our finger in tashahhud. It feels so Muslim. How can I say this? It just feels like we're really, if you're raising Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, like you're taking your shahada and you raise one finger, right? It's like there's only one God, testimonial that there's just one God. So I feel like this represents it. Even, I don't know what it actually means when we do this in tashahhud, but I think I've heard my mom say this once. It might also be her own interpretation of it, but I just felt like it was beautiful. So I wanted to add that in particular. And then establishing that she's done so that she can make the dua after. And also, this dua was supposed to be way longer. As you can see, I cut it here. I was going over time. It was supposed to be 3 minutes max. So I just cut it a bit shorter, and to her wiping on her face, on her head. In Islam, like, you don't really have to do this. Some people don't do this after the dua, but I think it's a really beautiful thing. It's like wiping all this blessing up on yourself. I don't know. I really like it, so I wanted to do that. Also, the sound here was fire crackling with rain. It was not intentional for this to look like it's a fireplace with the like orange light, but it's a beautiful coincidence. This is what my lecturer notices. Like, is this intentional? I was like, no, but it can be. I really think I like it. I love taking very intentional and detailed creative choices because I'm this person who really pays attention to detail. I love to give everything meaning, even if some people could miss it and it would just be a pretty sight, but I like to put meaning into everything and like focus on these tiny details. It's why I like to create things, is to obsess over these details. I could talk about this forever because I'm really passionate about what I do, but I'm gonna stop right here, and I really hope you tell me your input about this. Tell me what you think, your opinions, and actually talking about it feels better than anything else. Like, talking about the thing that you've done and why you did it and like how much you liked it, for me at least, like right now, I'm enjoying this way more than actually doing the thing. I like talking about myself. Yeah, so this is a wrap for this, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.